Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. As you can see on the Magic Roundabout this week, we have an ice cream van on top of the old Ford Thames, or Ford Angular Ford Thames van. This is what we got. So this should be an interesting one. See how it all comes apart. So that's a Ford Thames van made into an ice cream van. Looks good, doesn't it? So I'll get it off the stand and we'll have a good look at it. Here we go then. That's what it says on the bottom. Ice cream van on a Ford Thames. There you go. This was kindly donated by David Yates. Thank you, David. Much appreciated. I was looking at buying one of these, but I could only find it with broken glass, and I thought, well, if I get one broken, I can make it into a pickup. It looked pretty cute, that little angular pickup. As you can see, I've already drilled the base off this because I was impatient to have a look what was inside it, and also saves time. It is complete, except for one piece. It's broken there. Little side light's broken there. But the glass is in good condition, as you can see. It's got the sliding doors. One there, and one at the, it slid inside there. The paper on top seems to be in good condition. This here, I believe that's some sort of paper insert. I bought some decals for this, or stickers I think they are for this, because obviously I can't produce my own decals or stickers because I haven't got any. I haven't got a laptop or a computer. I did have, but it was naff and it was gone, so all I got is a printer, an old one. So yeah, it's got tyres on it. I think these are all the different mismatch of tyres on here. So right, let's get into it. Base. This one had the two squash pins at the back and the rivet at the front. That's one axle off. Two axles. That's the base. This is a plastic, chrome plastic. There, it's got the suspension on still, which is good. This is the broken part there. There, so we'll try and fashion something there. So it looks like this. Maybe a bit of plastic hard on there and shape it or something. We'll look into that. So that's all that is. Right, next, interior. Now this interior, when you bring it out, it's got a little tag there. And that hooks into the back window there. Right, what's inside? Oh yeah, you got the silver painted work surfaces, bit mucky. Now, sliding glass. I better get my tweezers for this. As you can see in there, you can see the sliding glass. There's one piece there. Note the handles are on the inside, at the back, and these are shaped. You see the shape on them? They've got a bit different shape to them. So that's one, and that's the other one. So when you put them back in, the handles face the outside. Right, now are we? This windscreen glass, no rivet. Here's my own bit fingers and thumbs. Windscreen glass, no rivet. Got a little lip at the back there. So that's in good condition. We're doing well so far. Right, to get this top out, you have to. This is where you've got to be careful, because you don't want to break it at this stage, do you? If you can see, on this glass here, and on the same on the back this side, and on the back there, you have to squeeze, gently squeeze, don't, you know, just push them in and get your third finger, and it should pull down. There you go, look, it pulls down like that, yeah. There's your body. And what it is, if you can see, they've got little grips on them. It's difficult. I mean, it'd be better if I show you when it's all took apart. Little man comes out, he just falls out. We got some. We can paint him up, can't we? Look, we can put some details on him. There you go. Look, got a happy little face, hasn't he? Look, big ears. All right, we'll sort him out. Yeah, so that's that. And then further, so you're left with this. Further, you just carry on and pull that out. Pull it down. And then this metal cage comes out. Yeah, so you can see the lips now. There. That edge there. And that edge there. And this edge here. They clip in. Somewhere over here. So that'll go over the top first. And you click it in like that. Okay, so that's in. Alright. And then you go the same there, you go on there. And when you put it back on here, these also, you pull them out and it grips out as well. So there you go. That's quite a clever idea, wasn't it? Now this, I believe, is paper by looking at it. Or no, it's some sort of card. That is. It's a bit faded. It's a bit faded, look. But that'll be fine. I'm not gonna touch that. Just get very careful with it though, we don't want to rip it. So that's that. And then this is the main glass, which is filthy. Got the remnants of stickers on it. So we're going to have to be very careful with this, that we don't get and break it. So there's all the bits. There is all the bits. Let's get them laid out. Quite a few parts of this, really. Quite a few parts. Get yourself around there. So that's all our bits. Quite a lot, really. Right, at this point, before we move on, I'd just like to say thank you to all my subscribers, new ones and old ones. It's very much appreciated. You supporting myself, and as usual, if you've got comments, put them in the section below. And if you've got any questions or you want to ask me, you can email me. My contact details are in the about section of YouTube channel. So that being said, these are all the bits. So this should be a fun little build, shouldn't it? So let's get them separated. That's going to go caustic. Those two are going to caustic. These will be washed. Has to be washed. I'll get these tires off here because they're crap on here. We don't. I mean, they're not dodgy tires, but they're the wrong. They're the wrong sort for here. They're the wrong sort. I mean, some are thin, some are fat. Oh yeah. I think that's a broken one anyway. That can go in the bin. I don't quite know what these are. They look like repo ones. Right, for anybody doing this, you can get repo parts for this. You can buy this. You can buy this guy. I'm not sure about the glass. I'm not sure, but I just imagine flowers will probably do the glass. But I haven't seen it anywhere else, and I certainly haven't seen this anywhere. But I might be wrong. But I definitely know you can get these parts, and you can get the stickers, because I've got those. I bought those myself. We just move them out of the way. Just bear with me a second, chaps, for me to have a dig through my little sticker box. I've got many in here. Have a little rummage through here. Here they are. There. Yeah, they're the stickers for it. Okay. Right, that's about it then, really. We'll get stripping then. We'll get a stripping. We'll go stripping. Stripping. This will go in the oven cleaner to get cleaned off. Right, okay. Catch you in a bit. Right, it's going to wait for the kettle to boil. So I'm going to put this oven cleaner on the old Ford Thames Ice Cream truck chassis. So here we go. That's it. I'll let that do his business and I'll put it outside because it bloody stinks. Yeah, I don't go outside. Right, back in. Right, okay. I'll back in a minute, we'll get the stripper going. Right, we've got all the bits in. We need to get a bit of caustic. Excuse me. That's sealed. I'm not organised this morning. So you have to wait a second. Right, here we go. Boiling water. That's in first. There we go. Better put the fan on, haven't we? That's it. Right, fan's on. Here we go. Here we go. Upside down. That's it. I've got more in there. Finishes it off, don't it? I'll just put a little bit of shaking back in here. Right. That's that. Yeah, a bit of a rush on today for some reason. I just got back not long ago. Right, that's starting to come off. It's going to need a little while in there, I think. Yeah, that's doing better. Right. So we'll leave that for a little while and see what happens. You never know. You never know. Yeah, that's all coming off, look. So we'll leave that for a few minutes, and then we'll have a look at it when it's out. Yeah. Okay, we're out the caustic. There we have it. Pretty much all the paint gone. It didn't take that long, but I don't want to sit there and film all of it. It will take ages. That's the cage and the base. Just going to polish it up now. I tell you what though, looking at this. A bit of fabrication, fill them in down the sides and at the top. That'll make a wicked Ford Angular or Ford Thames pickup truck, wouldn't it? Put a bed in the back there, drop it down, slam it on the ground. That'll be great, wouldn't it? I'll look at doing that if I get another, because you get quite a few of these come up on eBay, but basically there's a lot of parts missing. When I was bidding on one the other day, it's exactly the same as this, but it's got a wind handle, like a musical box in it, and it went for, it didn't have the frame. Yeah, it had the frame, but no glass, no top, or nothing. It had a broken window. This after bumper was broken, and it went for stupid money. Really did. But I wouldn't mind getting one with a musical box in it. Or, I suppose there's room in it to put your own, because you can buy the little music boxes, can't you? And put the handle underneath and wind it up, you know, if you so minded to. But yeah, I think a nice, gopping, sparkling, custom paint job on this, with some nice fat wheels on it, lowered down, that'll look cool. Anyway, get on with the job. Let's see what your polish is up like. We've got leather metal. Oh, by the way, George, I've got the Jag, mate. Thanks. I'll have a look at that. Sorry about that. Just thought of that. Yeah, that's coming up nice, look. I'm not going heavy with the wire wheel. You know, it seems like it's a bit aggressive, but really I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. You can tell by the tone of the engine that I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. I just managed to get the oxidation and all the rubbish on it. Yeah. Got a few scars on it. There's a bit of a chunk there. Took out. But yeah, apart from that, it don't look bad. It don't look bad. Right, so that's what I'm going to carry on doing the rest of it. Yeah, and I'll come back to you when it's all polished. Bye for now. Okay, that's it. Oh, it's all fell apart now. All cleaned up. There she goes. Nice and shiny. No damage really. So that's ready for primer. Top cage. That's in good nick, so that's ready for primer. Base, some grey on there, bring that back up. I've got to do some repairs on here. See, there's half it missing, that's that half. This bit's missing, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and replicate that this side, and I'll probably cut that level with that chassis rail, give me a bit more gluing power. So we'll attack that in a bit. I'm going to need to prime this first, so we're going to get this primed. I'll prime it, and then you'll see it when I go to put the two different colours on. Alright, I'm going to use a Ford Olympic blue for this, the high coat, Ford Olympic blue for this. And then this bit I'm going to use, it's Ford Ivory high coat. I think it's just what it's called. Hold on a second. So 1, 2. Get these. There we go. So anybody's interested, high coat, Ford Olympic blue, and fast drying, Ford Ivory. And in this weather, because today it's a Friday, I was just finishing watching Bob's video on his MGA, and it's red hot. It's up to about 30 degrees at the minute, so I'll be painting this inside, but it's a bit cooler because my shed's under the trees, so it's a bit cooler in here. So that's it, eye coat. All right. I usually get mine from a shop called a Range. So if you see a shop what's called a Range, they sell that in here, in there. Okay. So if you're interested, that's what it is. And something else I'll show you while we're here. I'll keep a logbook. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people probably do it on computer and technology, but I'm afraid I'm really crap at technology, really am. But I'm old school. So what I do with this is, example, put a brand at the top, what I'm doing, and the paint colour, date, and any miscellaneous, anything what is I think needs reminding. So if I can go back, then I can just, somebody asked me in the comments about a paint colour, I can nip back and have a look. All right, so that's what I do. So let's get on with it. Okay, just to show you what I'm doing here. Obviously, I've got to put this piece on this end. Like I said, I'm going to cut that along that chassis rail. So what I did, I got a bit of paper, turned it over, drew that shape on a bit of paper. I got some double-sided tape, put that on, and I'll put it on some plastic card, roughly the same thickness. Double-sided, taped it on, and now, excuse my primed fingers, you can just see, make it out there. It's not very big. So I've just cut a rough shape around it. Now I'm going to file it, sand it, and get it to near enough. And then I'll cut that tag off there, and I'll glue this on. Hopefully it'll be near enough and it will stay super glued on, so I can just fettle it a little bit. But then I've got to do this bit here, that little indicator. That'll be interesting. So I might get some thick card and cut that and glue it on top. We'll see when the time comes. Then I can get this chrome then. So that's what I'm doing. That's where we are. But obviously, being so small and fiddly, I will be doing this off camera. I know it's a pain in the arse, keep saying going off camera and you want to see what's going on, but it's, if you appreciate the fact that it's difficult trying to look over the camera and do stuff, you can't really concentrate. And sometimes I might have to redo it, so I will do it, and I'll show you when it's, and we'll glue it on together. Yeah, okay. Right, there you go. Catch you in a minute. Right, like I said, I've cut that off there now. I've where's my tweezers? I need these. Got sweat's running down my face. Got the piece. Not that end, stupid. So that should go on there now. Okay. It's not as thin as that little bit there. So we'll see. It should be. Okay. Just gives it a bit more surface to bite on, don't it? No. We get, excuse me. You get the super duper. Put a little bit on there. I'm hoping this will work. I'm going to leave it overnight. Get up. Yeah, it's stuck really quick, that did. Caught me unawares, that one. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit down here. Just a tad there. Just give it that extra strength. We'll leave that overnight. And then we can sort that bit out, because this drops inside the base, so we might have to trim a little bit up, shape it a little bit, because round here, as you can see, just a little bit on that corner there, might have to shape it up. That's essentially what I did. So cut the shape out on paper, stuck it on some plastic card with some double-sided tape, and then cut the card out with the paper stuck to it still, filed it, sanded it, shaped it, took the double-sided tape and paper off, and glued it on. So there we are. So I'm going to leave that, and hopefully it'll be strong enough in the morning to fettle it. As I say, I like that word, fettle. Fettle, fettle, fettle. Okay. Right, let me tidy up. Right, there we go. Right, so what's next? I think, yeah, I've cleaned the windshield up. That's all cleaned up. Windshield. Windscreen unit. That's all cleaned up. I've not finished this one yet. I started it, but not finished it. It's a lot to do. You have to be careful you don't break them off. So it has been washed and scrubbed. It just needs, as you can see, it's got like minor scratches on it. So we're going to get them off. Wheels are all blinged up and polished up. They've got a nice shine to them, look. So they're all good to go. Okay then, I'll leave it there and I'll catch you probably in the morning now. Bye for now. Alrighty then. I'm going to get some of this Olympic blue on the Thames van. See how we get on with this. As always, inside. A light coat. Up. Now, it looks like I'm putting a lot of paint on, but I'm not really, because this one's nearly empty. It's starting to depressurise. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm going to leave that one as it is. And we'll get the cage and we'll do the top. Which is the ivory. So use the ivory now. I'll take this opportunity because it's quite early in the morning. It's about 7:30, something like that, before it gets too hot. The old paints, they react differently in the different weathers. Oh, here we go. Looking good. Looking good. See that? Well, That's good enough for that. Covered it all, no runs. Super duper. Right. You'll see it again when it's lacquered. Okay then, assembly time. This is not going to be very easy. I've done a little man on the top there. If you can see, I'm focusing a bit more on him. Maybe, there you go. Yeah. I was going to do this on camera, but my fingers were getting in the way more, and it just wastes time. I put the paper inside there. This is the original paper. I kept it. It is browning in there, so it's getting very, very old. I didn't not want to use it, so I'll put that in there. That's in. Everything else is done. Wheels, tyres are on. Now this is not going to be easy to put this together because the sliding windows. These, believe me, are a pain. They really are, because like most things, never goes according to plan. Right, so let's have a go. See how we get on. Right, I'm thinking first move will be get this bloke in here. As you can see, he's got a little bit on his tail end there. That fits up inside there. So I'll try and keep it in shot. Wally, he goes up inside there. Keep him that way up for a minute. And then your glass goes in. Now this is where you have to put your glass in now, because as you can see, there's a lip there, an edge there, an edge there, and an edge there, and they clip in inside there, but they also clip inside the body. Right, so I'm wondering whether or not, no, do it this way, don't complicate it. So we turn it up this way, we'll drop that in there. This is where you need 3 pairs of hands to squeeze them all in together. And that should lock in. Oh, no. Right, that's locked in there. Get my mate here, probably fall out again now, look. He's in there. We'll do him in a minute. Leave him fall out. So they're locked in there. Now the thing is getting these in. Getting these to stay in whilst you put the body on. See? There you go, straight away. They fall out. You can't put the body on and do it. Oh yeah, might be able to. Yeah, wait one. Might be able. I say you can't. We'll put him back in there, and we'll try this. We'll put the body back on. He slides in there, like that. And now you've got to use the 3 fingers again to get the 2 side windows clipped in, and the back window clipped down. Yeah, you got that? Because as you can see, they clip in there, there, and there. Right, so that's in. You've got to have him. If you don't put him in at the same time as you're putting the glass down, you won't get him in. So that, you would think, oh, that's not bad. That's easy. No. The trick now, you put the windscreen in. You've got to put it in that way, because that lip there has got to go in there, so you can drop that in there so it's sitting square. Okay, and the interior would go in next, but you've got to get these windows in, which is a pain. Really, I'll tell you, it is a pain. So we drop one in there like that. Okay, And we'll try it. You watch, hopefully it works this time. See what I mean? Right, let's try again. Ah! It's also got to make sure you get the right side. That seems to be all right there. Let's see if we can get this one in. Once we've got these in, we're basically home and dry. Right, that one's in. Ah, you. Slightest movement and it's gone. I don't lay it on its back, because old matey will push it out. Now, hopefully, this glass. Oh no! I've got to put the bloody window in. Come on now. Come on. Come on. See, that one sits flat, that one doesn't. Don't know why. Let's just try it anyway. That's that side. That seems to have worked. That seems to have worked. Doesn't seem to be very flat though. It's a bit concerning. Ah, there you go. Clicked. We got her. We have got lift off. Right, okay, let's carry on. Whew. Put the chassis. Axles. Back. Hopefully click that in place. Click that in place. There. There. Okay. Let's super glue some rivets in then. With the old super duper glue. Oh, 9 minutes, that went bad then. My dry run, I did a dry run on this. It took me 25 minutes. So, like they say, the more you do, the better you get. That's it, that's that. Tweezers are stuck on my cloth. Come on now, come on. Going on. Oh, come on, you idiot. Get these in. I've already drilled you once. Oh, you're joking. What's wrong with this one? I've already drilled these out, so it should go straight in. That one's gone in. Let's just be that one. Right. Oh, well, that's not going straight in. Let's try it again. That should go straight in there. You're catching on something. No. Right, I'm going to drill this one out again. I've already done it once. But essentially, got all your windows working. Okay. That's all right there. That's all right there. Windows are working. We've not finished yet. We've got decals to put on yet. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just run the drill down there again. There must be a bit of crap in or something in there I didn't get out. Alright, I'll back in a second. Okie dokie then, it's sticker time. Well, these are stickers actually. So we've got two. One of these for each door. Got the little flowers or stars for along there. Left hand drive at the back there. And the two walls lollies. So, let's see what we've got then. See if these will come out. I think they should come out. Not sure. I'm sure they're not water slide decals. Can't tell. Well, let's do the other ones first. I think these are definitely stickers. So I'll just check on the other ones to make sure they're not water slide decals. Right, let's get these on here then. On that side. And one this side. These go on the non-sliding window part. There. This. Caution, left-hand drive. That's got to go on the back. I'll give you a couple of these, which is good. Just in case you cock it up. Which is highly likely. That one. That's those. Now we've got to get these little stars. So we can get these in place. Oh, wait, what I'll do first. Hold on a second, wait a minute. I'll soon find out where their water slide decals are. I'll just put a bit of water in there, see what happens. Squeeze, sponge is nearly dry. We'll see what happens. Right, these little things. Just R's, or flowers, or whatever I like to call them. These should go on here somewhere. That's one. Right, when I've done the decals, I don't want you to disappear because I've done something to go with this. Alright, so don't bugger off. Alright. This is going to take a few minutes, isn't it? I'm going to put this one on and then I'm going to do the rest off camera because it'll take too long otherwise, messing about. Alright. You can get the general idea what I'm doing. It's only a repeat of this side on the other side. So, okay. Alright, so I'll get you, got all the decals done. Right, there you go, all the decals done. There were water slide, them door ones. And for the keen-eyed of you, there's a star missing on this side, and that's because of fuel filler caps there. Alright. Right, so we're done. Right, when I said to you don't go away, I'm going to show you something now. Let me just move that for a second. I'll bring this in shot. Dun, da, da, da. There you go. It's a little diorama for it. That's it. You park up there. There you go. A little diorama for him. I mean, I haven't got the facilities to print the boxes, so I thought I'd just knock this up. And I was knocking this up while I was waiting to do something else. And what we've got here basically is what I call a coaster diorama. A coaster diorama. I used to do a lot of these on the 1/72 scale models. Quick run through how I did it. Got your coaster, your standard coaster. I turn it upside down. Worked out where I wanted the road to be. Let's just slide that there slightly. Worked out where I wanted the road to be. And cut it out, cut it off. Now these are only thin cork. Yeah, look. It's only that bit of thin cork on there. So what I did was I cut it off. Peeled it off. Turned it round. And stuck an extra piece on there to give a bit more height. So you've got the road is lower than the grass. So I've done that. And for the road, I use old roofing felt from the sheds. You know, the old roofing felt from the sheds. And that makes good tarmac. If you look at it, you can paint it grey if you want, or leave it black. So I've got quite a lot of that, and I use that. So hence that's where the road came from. And then I got some scenic grass from the old railway scenic grass. Bit of white glue. Chucked it all on. It's not quite dry yet, so you know I'm not going to mess with it too much. And then a bit of a plastic tree, which I found somewhere. Cut that down and super glued that in there like a bit of a bush. And a bit of plastic pipe. Cut a lump off. Chucked it in there for a waste bin. That's it. Simple. Took me 20 minutes. Half hour tops. So I always keep a stack of them in. Always handy. So that's it. I've got the figures. I had to buy them. The they're very nice. Let me just have a quick look. Let me show you. And they're white metal, nicely detailed. They came ready painted, and I tell you what, I'm pleased with them. So I just stands him in there like that. Look, there's the old boy. Bought him as well. He come ready painted with his shorts and stuff on, nicely detailed, cleaned up. So he's going to snag his ice cream. So there you have it. Right, magic roundabout time. Just to remind ourselves what we started with. Ice cream van on a Ford Thames wagon. So that's it, all done. The ice cream van on a Ford Thames truck. There you go. On a little bit of a scenic diorama, just to show it off a little bit. I wouldn't have done it if I hadn't got the figures, but I got the figures and I thought, well, sod it, let's go for it. I think it's come out quite nice. Windows are a bit fiddly, but yeah, very nice. Got all the stickers on it. All good to go. Well, you know the old saying, what you say to the kids when you can hear the ice cream man coming? You say to your kids, no, when he rings his bell, it means he's run out of ice creams. That's what you tell the kids. Is the ice cream man, Dad? No, no, if he's ringing his bell, yeah, he's run out of ice creams. Telling you. There you go. Stop me and buy one. Well, I hope you like this one. I enjoy doing it. Except that bloody sliding glass. But no, it's not as hard. It's just a bit... Wee bit fingers and thumbs. Number plates on it. H-Reg. The same H-Reg is what's on the Google images. If you want to have a look at it. Put in Thames van ice cream. And it'll come up. There you go. There is another one of these, which has got the music box in the back. I might have to try and get one of them shortly. I did bid on one, but it went far, far, far way out of my price range. So there you go. All done. So, as I say, onwards and upwards to the next build. And we'll see you next week. Bye for now. Give me my ice cream, mate.